Okay, today is Monday, about the 29th, almost the end of the month, Labor Day weekend. We got a lot of rain in August, and I'm out here. We're going to look at my pot garden. I just gave Ma some chives, spearmint leaves, basil leaves, and a nice red juicy tomato. These big boys, or better boys, are working the best. They're pretty good size now, you can see. They're getting bigger, and they're still coming out. I gave her some of the Swiss chard here, and it's still growing. There's a couple bad pieces there, but I just cut them off or break them. You know, they ain't gonna do nothing. They're not very productive. But the marigolds are coming out. I got the big marigold. I'm gonna have to pull the seeds from these guys. Got more chives down here I didn't even touch yet. Yeah, more chives. Yeah, an indoor house plant she threw out and doesn't seem to like it outside here. And these are spearmint. This is all spearmint, and this is basil. So, and I just grabbed them seeds and stuck them in there. I didn't know it would grow, but I got something out of it. Here's some more spearmint, it looks like, in here. And I'm still working with my alternative energy Bedini Wheel. I've got a small TV yoke core lighting just lighting this CFL bulb right here. And you can hear it screaming away. I can change the frequency. Unlock it. You change the frequency over with the controller. It's a pulsar, and it pulses this little FET. It's just warm right now, so you know, and that one's screaming away. And this is the 200 or 300 water, I'm going to say 200 at minimum. And I got CFL bulbs on there now at the time. I have to move this in closer so I can get a better battery hookup. These are the two pulsar FETs. They're RF 260Ns. And I'm going to build some enclosures for some of these controller boards in the future. This is a circuit by Laser Saver. It's a 1 transistor coil fluorescent bulb lighter at 12 volts. Now if I could do it with my bare hand here, but I'm going to try. See it light up. There it goes. And that would run off at 9 to 12 volts. This is my setup. Greg gave me some of these fan motors today, and they got some nice coil of wire on them. Of course, I have some nice coils over there. I got to find out if I'm going to make a stronger Bedini wheel in the future. These guys will run pretty long time. A good source of emergency light, and that works pretty good. Of course, I got batteries out here. I got projects to work with, boards to build, coils to wind still, and God bless me that I can continue to do this work and make something useful out of it. There's some couple big twin tomatoes down there at the bottom. I am recording, right? Yeah, I am. There's 3 of them here. This guy's coming out to be ready pretty soon. These guys are pretty good size. Fill your fist, anyway, fill your hand. So they're still working. It's summer still. We got about another 3 weeks of summer and then fall. I can go shut off my other guy over here. See how hot this one's getting. Not even hot at all. It likes the fluorescent bulbs. And of course I have tuners down here. You see me tuning a little bit, tweaking it, tuning it. And there's a slide deal with the core, the ferrite core. It's running pretty cool. Ooh, that guy's running hot. This guy's running cool. Anyway, they're both kicking in. That's what's the good part about it. Gotta have both. The way I got it set up, they both beat up each other, and the pulses against each other. So it has to be balanced balanced out, centered out to get a good frequency and to get a good reaction, inductive reactance, capacitive reactance, whatever, both. So that's about it. I'm still trying to organize and get everything where I can reach it right away. He gave me these boards, another klystron. I got to take the magnets out of there, and some more fluorescent bulb sockets I pull out just to get the lamp like this guy here. I pull off the bottom part here. Now I keep the guts because there's electronic circuitry there and can be used for something useful, I hope. Here's another laser saber project that works. That's a 60 watt bulb, 12 volts it will run on. And my collection of all kinds of electrical and electronic components here. Still got this big old TV to cut back on and get the parts out of that. And that's about it. That's what'll be do. Ma always lets me park the car over there because she's afraid the storm's going to knock down the tree and smash it. So I park her car there. And Greg paid a visit this morning. And it's about 10, 11 o'clock a.m. and I'm working on an indoor project here with small LEDs. I'm trying to lose weight still, so trying to get the gut down and the fat off. And, oops, my van door is open because I got the camera on, that's why. And I got my planes ready to go. This guy was up in a tree for a few days, way on the top over there on Cedar and 15th in DeMott. And I gave a note to two neighbors, and the younger neighbor, John and Sarah, they called me. I guess Sarah called Ma to tell me that the plane fell down a little lower, and I got it out with a couple poles. But I ain't gonna fly that way no more. Too many trees around here. Everything's up and running. I don't have any FPV going yet. I got 2 quads I got to work on. Scotty's okay. And I got a lot of junk tools I got to organize from Dad. Is that masking tape there? I gotta take that and see if I could put it to use somewhere. Even Scotch tape. Take that too. It's all compliments of dear old Dad after he left us. I know he's in the best place. I miss him. Miss chatting with him or just blabbing to him. He probably didn't appreciate all of it, but anyway, here it is. Shine some light on it. This is a tiny super light jewel thief. And here's the scope shot. I know it's still running. It's got a sine wave on it. You can see the sine wave coming in on the O-scope here. And it's been staying like that for at least 20 minutes now. And there's no battery, just a super cap. We got a little bit of light. I don't know if you can make it out, but there's a little bit of light on the LED, 2 LEDs I'm running. This is the pot core. This is a MPSA 18, or it's actually an ECG 199. They're about the same specs and parameters. And this is what I got inside here. That's how I'm looking lately. Just pan and scan. I know you're going to see real good in here. There's no sunshine today. Just lights here. That guy's off. But I got to go continue to... I built a function generator, and I'm using a power supply from an old TV set, and it works. And I have these... oops. A lot of wires in here. Function generator right here. The output's on it. It kind of works funny. The other function generator failed. There's no online screen text on the LED readout. Look at that. That thing's holding pretty steady. It's at 0.2 volts per division. That's half a volt per division. That's disappear. That's 1 volt per division. But it seems to hold out at 1 volt per division for a long time before it shuts down. So I don't know. That must be the resonant frequency of it. But anyway, that's how that's working. I'm going to shut down here on scope shot here. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Look at nice sine wave from that pot core. And that'll be it. I'm going to cut out right here.